With one look at the white sand and crystal blue water, it's easy to see where Clearwater, Florida gets its name.
I'm Colleen Kelly. Welcome to Clearwater, Florida.
But their pristine beaches aren't the only treasure this seaside city is known for. In this episode, I'm joined by my daughter Shay and my niece Keelan on a Floridian vacation filled with incredible animals, delicious food, and of course, fun in the water and sand. Hop on aboard as we tour the city on the Jolly Trolley. Meet a pair of famous dolphins and some friendly pelicans. Take in a baseball game. Meet a local celebrity. And learn how to perfect our Sandcastle sculpting skills on the stunning Clearwater Beach. Bring your sunscreen and join us in the warm waters and ivory sands of Clearwater, Florida. My name is Colleen Kelly, and when I was single, I lived abroad and traveled the world. Then I became a parent and wondered, how would I ever travel again? So I set out to find a new way to travel and get back to exploring the world family style. I'm here to guide you on how to get the most out of your family vacation. Pack your bags and join me, Colleen Kelly. We're going on vacation. Funding provided by
This show is sponsored by State Farm. When the unexpected happens, State Farm is here to help life go right.
People may come to Clearwater for the beaches, but they keep coming back for the fun, the food, and the hospitality. Clearwater, Florida is located on the Gulf Coast, just northwest of Tampa Bay. So much to do, we can't wait to start exploring. We begin our trip at the Clearwater Marine Aquarium. Dedicated to the rescue, rehabilitation, and release of sick or injured animals, the Clearwater Marine Aquarium is a safe haven for marine life, where every animal has a name. And we're ready to meet them all. You'll be greeted by their friendly staff on your way in.
Right on through those gates, they're going to start you off with some turtley awesome
Oh, great.
photos.
Thank you.
Great day.
And before you even meet the animals, you'll have a chance to get your picture taken with them.
So today we're at the Clearwater Marine Aquarium. I'm here with my daughter, Shay, and my niece, Keelan. And this place is so great because it's not just an aquarium, but it's also a working hospital. You ready to go see some dolphins?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, oh my gosh. Oh, so cute. Oh, wow. What do you think? This is Shay, this is Keelan. Nice to meet you.
Hi. He's so cute. So why is Nicholas here?
That's a really good question. Well, he was found stranded on a beach in Gibsonton in 2002 as a young calf. And at the time, he was with his mother, but he was only 6 months of age. So that left Nicholas as an orphan calf. And at 6 months of age, they haven't yet learned all of the necessary survival skills like foraging for their own food, socialization skills, navigation, and other things that only their mothers can teach them. So he was deemed non-releasable by the government body, the National Oceanic Atmospheric Administration, and that government body determined that Clearwater Marine Aquarium would be able to provide him with his forever home.
Wow, so he's lucky, very
Yes.
lucky. Yes. That's cool. And how long has he been here then?
He has been here now 16 years, so he's 16 years old, and he was rescued on Christmas Eve, which is why he got the name Nicholas.
What do you do if you find an injured animal like in the wild?
All right, so the first thing you want to do is call for help. So if you're familiar with any of these stranding teams or stranding organizations that rescue and rehabilitate and release animals, call their hotline. You can certainly call 911 and they'll be able to redirect you to the closest stranding facility to send out those people that are professionals in rescuing, rehabilitating, and releasing animals.
And that's what I love about this aquarium. It's not just an aquarium, right? It's a hospital.
Yes,
where they
we are
rescue and rehabilitate and do all these things to bring these animals back into the wild, right?
Yes.
But then if they can't, they live here.
Yeah, that's right. So if they are deemed non-releasable, then we're able to provide them with a second chance at life by giving them a forever home here at the aquarium.
Wow, Nicholas is a lucky dolphin. Say goodbye to Nick.
Bye.
Bye, Nick. Bye, Nick.
After meeting Nicholas, We head back inside to check out some of the otter animals.
Oh, there he is.
Wally the otter was raised as a pet on a houseboat.
He's like playing by himself.
Because he was only ever handled by humans, he's become too dependent to be released into the wild. Another reason these animals, while amazing to watch, should never be pets. Thankfully, the Clearwater Marine Aquarium strives to continuously educate their visitors on the importance of their mission.
Clearwater Marine Aquarium is a marine life rescue center at Clearwater Beach, Florida, and we're involved really in 5 different things. We're involved in the rescue, rehab, and release of marine life, education, conservation, research, and then inspiration. So really about animals, rescuing marine life, trying to get them well, get them back into the wild when they're sick or injured, but also then telling the story to the human side. We're bringing kids and wounded soldiers to kind of connect to the animal stories. So we're about marine life, but also about kids and people at the same time.
Okay, girls, the cool thing about this place is this is actually a working hospital, and they rescue a lot of sea turtles here. And look at this, was a sea turtle, Donkey Kong is the name, and it was wrapped in line, and it ate a piece of a balloon because they thought it was food. So you got to be really careful with the environment. You know, don't release balloons because they can think it's food, right? But good thing they got a hospital here, right? Because it all turned out and went back to the wild. All right, let's keep going.
Marine life protection is a big part of our work, and ocean debris is a major problem. 8 million tons of plastic, for example, goes into the ocean every year. 8 million tons. And 80% of that comes from the land, and animals ingest that. They get caught in that. So the number one thing people can do is when they're in the ocean, when they're in the waters, in the rivers, wherever you're at, just don't litter. Be smart about what you put in and what you don't put in the water. Protect where they're at and respect it as their house and their home in that sense.
As part of one of the aquarium's paid programs, visitors not only have a chance to see these majestic animals, but even feed some of them too. We chose to feed the pelicans.
Station! All right, Colleen, you want to come up first?
Yes.
All right.
Never done before.
Perfect. Well, not many people have. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Perfect. We're going to do another one. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Very nice. Thank you so much. You can
so
step
much.
back.
That
We can
was
switch
cool.
out. All right, so this is Ricky. I'm going to give you a fish. You're tossing just like that. I'm going to get out of your photo. You can just go up a little bit closer. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And one more. 1, 2, 3. Very nice. Cool. Pretty cool?
What do you think? Have you ever done that
Pretty
before?
neat.
That's
Yeah.
a pretty cool experience. Can anybody do that here?
Yes, anybody can sign up for our programs.
Really?
Yeah, we do have an age limit, but yeah, anyone can. We have limited spots because we only have so many meals that they eat a day. They actually eat around a pound of food a day.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So if you want to do this, you gotta sign up.
Yeah, I'd say sign up early.
This is definitely worth it.
Yeah, I think so too. They're pretty neat.
Thank you so
You're very
much.
welcome. Thank you,
This is
girls.
great. All these fun things.
After the pelicans were fed and happy, we headed downstairs to see the sea turtles and meet a pretty knowledgeable scuba diver.
Oh, look at this. Hello. Oh, she's blowing kisses. Oh my gosh, she's writing. How does she write in the water? Welcome to CMA. How long do turtles live for? It's Keelan's question. That's cool. Oh, look up there. You just asked the turtle question and it just came out. Find him. Oh, look at that. What does it say?
Sea turtles can live to 80 to 100 years.
Wow, that's a long time. All right, let's blow her kisses goodbye. Ready? Okay. Oh, that's hard. Here.
The Clearwater Marine Aquarium doesn't miss an opportunity to engage their guests and allow them to interact with the animals. You can even pet the stingrays. Even if you can't pet all the animals, this aquarium ensures that you still get up close and personal. Portraying themselves in the films Dolphin Tale and Dolphin Tale 2 are a pair of dolphins that people come from miles away to see, just like we did.
Yeah? Yeah? Oh my gosh, they're right by the window. That's Winter and Hope. They're famous. Look at that. They're coming right up to the window. Oh my goodness. Hi. What do you think of this? I don't think I've ever seen anything like this before. I mean, you can actually see their eyes. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm in love. Well, this was awesome, you guys. Say goodbye. Bye. Bye. All right.
Bye.
Wait, actually, let's just go see him upstairs, okay? All right, let's go. Winter home. Oh my gosh, look at this.
Hi guys. Good, how are you? Welcome. I'm one of the animal care specialists. I work with Winter and Hope every day. Do you have any questions about them?
Well, we want to know their story.
Gotcha. Well, basically, and all three of our dolphins have similar stories. And all three of them were orphaned under 1 year of age, and that's the reason why they're not releasable. But Winter has another reason as well, and it's that she lost her tail flukes. Basically what happened was when she was found, she was entangled in the ropes of a crab trap, and if something pulls too tight around a body part for them as well as us, it can lose blood flow, lose oxygen. Her tail fell off a few days after her rescue. And so Winter, and you can see, kind of what's going on over here, Winter does a good job of getting around without her prosthetic tail. In fact, her prosthetic tail, which she's sort of famous for having, is not for mobility. It is to exercise muscles that she's not using enough. She has muscle atrophy. Muscles, if you don't use them, you lose them. And she has that when she's not going up and down all day with her peduncle, the part of her tail she still has. She does get exercise in that way, that up and down motion, when she wears her prosthetic tail. So it's very important for medical reasons. However, not for mobility the way like a prosthetic leg on a human would be, but not to say that it's not extremely important, because it is for her overall health.
The Wall of Hope is a wall that has a select number of letters we got from kids telling us how Winter had inspired them through a really tough medical challenge in their life. So we put up these letters, and guests can actually come watch and read these letters and see in their own handwriting what these kids have gone through and how Winter the Dolphin story inspired them.
There's no question, a Clearwater vacation is incomplete without a trip to the Clearwater Marine Aquarium.
My goal for any guest, especially kids when they walk away, is to be inspired and educated. Educated, number one, on marine life, the issues facing them, the oceans, marine debris and those things, but also inspired by these overcoming animal stories. I think every kid needs a little bit of hope in them. If they walk out educated and inspired, we've done our job.
If fishing is your game, there's hardly a better place than Clearwater, known as the grouper capital of the world. Although we didn't get a chance to go fishing ourselves, we decide to round out our first day in Clearwater with a delicious fish dinner at Cooter's, a local catch and cook hotspot. The girls and I are even in for a special treat.
Oh, hey, you're here. Oh my gosh, great to meet you.
Oh, you too.
Thanks. This is great. This is my daughter and my niece.
Good to meet you.
Yeah.
Good to meet you guys.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome to Clearwater.
Thank you.
We are in the grouper capital of the world here in Clearwater. So I went offshore about 20 miles today and caught some amazing red grouper. And we're gonna have a really good dinner tonight. It's gonna be awesome.
Oh my gosh, that's
So,
awesome.
Best fish you can ever eat.
So what do we do with this though? I don't know how to
Well,
cook
I
this.
hand it over to our amazing server,
Oh.
and she's gonna take it into the kitchen and cook it up like 3 different ways and give us a great dinner.
Wow, thank you. That is great.
I know.
And you don't have to cook. This is like a mom's dream.
I know, no cooking. You get to have fun and go catching, but you don't have to do
Yeah.
any cooking or cleaning.
People who bring their fresh catch to Cooter's right off the boat, we'll debone it for them as long as the fish is clean. What we have here today is a little bit of grouper that our guests have brought. Having fish come right off your boat, caught by your hands and cooked by us is a great way to enjoy time with your family without having to worry about any of the mess. You just get the fun parts.
When I grew up, I saw a lot of men fishing on all
Right.
the channels. I don't think I ever saw a woman, but my dad taught me and took me fishing. So how did you start this?
You know, my dad actually took me fishing as well, and that's really what created the love of just being in the outdoors and going fishing, because we would camp out on the beach and fish all night overnight. I love living here in Clearwater. I was actually born and raised here.
Okay.
So it's really just a natural fit to be a fisherman and, you know, not only go out and catch fish for myself, but take other girls and other ladies with me to experience the joy.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
That looks good. Is this what you caught?
This is the grouper that I caught today, and it's a great tasting fish. It's very mild and flaky, so You're hard pressed to find anybody that doesn't love.
Yeah, this is a
Yeah.
grouper capital of the world,
It
right?
is.
More grouper caught here than what?
Than anywhere else in the world.
All
Coming right in here to Clearwater and Pinellas County.
You'll hardly find fresher fish than straight from the ocean to your table. And it tastes even better when shared with family and friends.
What are we gonna say?
Well, great drinks and great fishing.
Done. Fisher women.
Yeah.
With so much to do and see in Clearwater, it's hard to know what to do next. And who better to tell us about the city than the mayor himself?
There's never going to be a dull moment when you're in Clearwater. Clearwater is that place that you can bring your family. You will feel safe, you will feel welcomed, and most importantly, you will feel that you're on holiday, but you're still at home. We want to consider ourselves as your second family.
Just a short trolley ride from the beach is Clearwater's bustling downtown, filled with entertainment, shopping, and a variety of restaurants. For an evening out on the town, take in a show at the Capitol Theater, and afterwards head to the Clear Sky Cafe on Cleveland. Adults can even present their theater ticket at Clear Sky for a free drink. To kick off our second day of vacation, we chose to hop on board the Jolly Trolley.
So there's tons of ways to get around Clearwater, but today we're taking the Jolly Trolley. Are you guys ready for a jolly good time?
Nice try.
I don't know. I'm trying, okay? I thought it was pretty good.
The Jolly Trolley is free to the public and runs 7 days a week. To hop on, just look for the Jolly Trolley street signs around Clearwater.
So not only does the Jolly Trolley get you where you need to go, it also doubles as a tour of Clearwater. Not bad.
The Jolly Trolley opened in 1982, and to this day welcomes riders with its vintage charm. Each ride is like a tour of Clearwater, with a knowledgeable driver who doubles as a concierge on wheels.
And as a parent who does a lot of driving, it's nice to be chauffeured once in a while. Oh, this is so pretty over there.
Don't forget to tip your driver. If you're looking for a little more flexibility with your transportation, you can't go wrong with Fun Ride Rentals. Located beneath the Edge Hotel off Mandalay, Fun Ride Rentals offers guests an assortment of vehicles, from mini electric cars to Segways, and even bikes. For those looking to explore Clearwater and get a little exercise, grab a Surrey bike and hit the sidewalks. Surrey bikes can seat anywhere from 1 to 4 people and are an easy and fun way to avoid traffic and explore the shoreline. After a day of adventuring around Clearwater, we are ready to take in a Threshers game at Spectrum Field. There's nothing quite like a baseball game on a summer evening to rekindle that childhood nostalgia.
So I love being a minor league baseball game because you really feel like you're part of the game. Don't you think so?
Yeah.
Awesome. Let's go get some food. You hungry? Okay.
We began our evening with an all-American baseball staple, the hot dog. Hot dogs at a baseball game are tough to beat, but our evening was about to get even better. We were asked to throw the legendary first pitch.
Oh my gosh. Okay, whatever.
After Keelan's pitch, we grab our seats and let the games begin. Tonight, it's playoffs. The Clearwater Threshers versus the Daytona Tortugas.
The Clearwater Threshers are a minor league team, of Class A advanced minor league team in the Phillies minor league system. So we're one of 7 teams that actually feeds players into Philadelphia, or that's the goal. As our players develop, they come through the Philly system, and we're one of those 7 minor league teams affiliated with the Phillies.
Another great thing about minor league games is they have tons of activities for kids, from bouncy houses to face painting, so they can have fun and you can watch the game. Not bad.
Not just the kids who get to play the games. Before long, I'm back on the field for a chance to win some cash.
I'm a little nervous.
2 chances for $140.
In the middle hole.
I might have missed the first shot, but I still have one more chance. The more the crowd cheers me on, the closer I get to move to the hole for that second shot.
I got this.
I give those baseball players a lot of credit. Even though I may not be ready to be a future Philly, the girls and I were still having a great evening.
I love coming to the Threshers game. It's a great place to take the kids. It's fun. It's a good place to come.
I like coming to the Threshers game because of the hot dogs.
No, playground.
we like coming here because she can run around and play, and there's lots of other kids here, so she always has a good time.
Go Threshers!
And although they say it doesn't matter if you win or lose, it was pretty cool to see the Threshers win that night. But what made it even better was sharing that experience with my family. Known across the United States as one of the best beaches in America, there's no question that Clearwater Beach is as beautiful as it is famous. Located on a barrier island, Clearwater Beach is a 3-mile stretch of soft, white sand and calm waves.
Clearwater Beach, well, what's not to say? It's a beautiful place. It's one of the leading destinations. Recently, we've been recognized for being one of the best beaches in the U.S. So it has a lot to offer. One of the biggest things that, in my position as water safety supervisor, is we offer year-round lifeguards. For a beach that is, we put such a high priority on safety, cleanliness, and being attractive to the public, we do offer the public safety of the lifeguards 365 years, 7 days a week. Ultimately, our job is to be proactive, to enforce ordinances, but at the same time, try to get to people and educate them before they put themselves in a harmful situation. We have a beach flag warning system. These flags are flown on the top of each and every tower. There's also a chart on the back of these towers that tell you what the flags mean. Each flag represents a water condition, whether it's dangerous or whether it's calm. So what that does is, it gives you a sense of safety. For families, for children, whoever comes to visit our beach, we provide safety and a nice atmosphere for our visitors.
We couldn't wait to check it out. To give us a behind-the-scenes look at what makes Clearwater Beach such a must-visit location, I got to speak with Lisa Chandler, known to locals as the Queen of the Sugar Sand.
So today I'm on the beach with Lisa Chandler, and she is named the Queen of the Sugar Sand. How did you get a title like that?
I believe it started probably about 6 years ago. We created an event called the Pier 60 Sugar Sand Festival. It takes place every April, and we create an art exhibit built out of what we consider Clearwater Beach's #1 asset, which is our sugar sand. The reason why it's named the Sugar Sand Festival is for decades people have referred to the consistency of our sand being sugar-like.
Yeah, it is like sugar. It's gorgeous. It's all white and beautiful, and it's really soft too.
And it's very cool to the touch. We've got a special treat in store for you. Patrick is here from Team Sandtastic, and he's actually going to show you the tips, tricks, and trades of the masterful art of sand sculpting here on Clearwater Beach.
Wow, they're going to love this. This is going to be great.
It's going to be great.
Okay, so maybe after all this, I can join the contest, right?
You could.
I don't think so.
And it wasn't long before we found Sandcastle sculptor Patrick Harsh working in his element.
Hi, are you Patrick?
Hi guys, welcome to Clearwater Beach.
Yeah, this is great. I heard you're going to give us some tips on building a sandcastle.
I'm going to show you all the tips, tricks, and techniques.
All right, that sounds great.
The big thing with sand sculpting is you need the sand wet. So if you don't have the sand wet, it's not going to stick together. If you try to pile up a bunch of dry sand, it just fluffs off and runs off. So I always say go down by the water when you're building a sand sculpture at the beach. Finishing up a quick little castle we're making here. Show you how we'll make a bridge. A lot of times, you have a moat around your castle when you're all done, and a bridge is nice. So we throw a cup down in there, and you want to get the sand very wet. You almost can't get it too wet, but nice and mixed. And we're going to take that and we're going to pack it on top of the cup. Go ahead right on top there. This is a mason trowel. Kind of smooth that out. Smooth out the back and help smooth out. Just kind of cutting down. Then we're going to pull this cup out of the bottom here. And that gives us our little bridge. We got a nice little arch. You could make it more dramatic if you wanted to.
So what do you like best about sandcastle making?
I would say how fast it is and the fact that it's not going to be there tomorrow.
Yeah.
And it's because it's like you do it and you've done it and
it's gone.
Take a picture of it, and otherwise it's gone.
Temporary.
Yeah.
Does that bother you, or is that?
No, that's what I love about it.
From shelling to boogie boarding to just relaxing and soaking up the sun, be sure to take at least a full day to enjoy Clearwater Beach.
There are so many things to do here, from water sports to jet skis to shelling. But as parents, we're always so busy that sometimes it's just awesome to relax. And I'm going to get pretty darn good at it today.
If you get hungry after a day in the water, head over to the Barefoot Beach House for some ice cream or a snack. For a perfect end to a perfect day, enjoy a stroll along the beach. From our lazy day at the beach to exploring the local city scene, we couldn't have asked for a better Clearwater vacation. We learned about the importance of marine rescue and rehabilitation at the Clearwater Marine Aquarium, indulged in some fresh-caught grouper with local fishing celeb Misty Wells, saw the Threshers win one for the home team, explored the city on the Jolly Trolley, learned the art of sandcastle sculpting, and spent a fun and relaxing day at the beach.
Thanks for watching Family Travel. I'm Colleen Kelly. Enjoy making memories on your next family vacation. Promise, son. I'm ready. I got the my hand. Cheer me on.
With
Or not. Or not.
Oh man, friendly. Totally left you hanging.
Oh, I got my sleeve wet.
Funding provided by
This show is sponsored by State Farm. When the unexpected happens, State Farm is here to help life go right.
For more information